Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the YouTube station identification of one New Bedford, Massachusetts resident YouTubers. I am here live in the basement. No, it is not MTV's remote control, and I'm not Ken Ober, God rest his soul. My name is Eric Lima, though. You are watching WEML-TV, Channel 77, Episode 225. What's going on, everyone? Hope everyone is having a wonderful night. It is May the 14th, 2021, 10:39 p.m. I am set for lunch and dinner over the weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. The Red Sox won to kick off the opener against the Angels, despite the fact that Shohei Ohtani hit a home run. And Shohei Ohtani, I think that was, I don't know, his first, second time, or his third time at Fenway Park. I don't know. I'm sure he's playing very well, but Bobby Dalbec is homered, and so has Hunter Renfroe. So that gives the Red Sox the 4-3 lead. I want to apologize for the Joker's Wild video. My computer has been forcing me to reset. A couple of times. And when I did the Joker's Wild video, I didn't realize how loud it sounded on the mic part. I didn't realize I didn't set it on this mic here. I did not set the microphone on this mic here. That's why it sounded staticky at first. And I realized what was wrong, and I thought I gotta fix it. So I ended up fixing it, and everything should be fine now. If you can see the rest of the videos, it worked. Here's the strange part: it worked for the Impact Wrestling recap event center that I'd done. Then it was for the High Rollers game that I played for number 7, and now the Joker's Wild 10. In the beginning, first part of the video, I sounded staticky. I was like, that's not right. And then when I fixed it and realized it, okay, so I thought it was already hooked up. So here I am. Hello. So I'm here. We're gonna do the final SmackDown before Backlash, WrestleMania Backlash, which I'll be doing. This is a SmackDown 205 Live Event Center. 205 Live happens here on Peacock as well. A couple of matches featuring newcomers to that brand. Jey Uso came out to address Jimmy Uso and introducing Roman Reigns. And then Roman Reigns comes out to address Cesaro and then about to address Uso. And then Jimmy Uso comes out wearing a shirt that says "Nobody's, forgive my language, bitch." That's what the shirt says. And then all of a sudden, Roman Reigns says, "You think you can beat Cesaro?" And I can't. Try it. So, anyways, so Jimmy Uso called out Cesaro to challenge him to a matchup later tonight. Cesaro did come out and enter the challenge. The first match of the night was the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler defending against the team of Natalya and Tamina. And then Reginald tried to stick his nose in the business again, but the referee sent him to the back. And then Tamina was taken out for a while during the matchup, and then Nia and Shayna had control until Tamina came back in, and that was it. And then Nia Jax tried to superplex Tamina, and Shayna Baszler trying to prevent that from happening, and then all of a sudden slamming Natalya on top of Nia, and all of a sudden Tamina hit the Superfly Splash. 1, 2, 3. We have brand new Women's Tag Team Champions. These two ladies, Natalya and Tamina, have worked very hard to win these titles. I'm really proud of them. I have the honor of having Natty follow me on Twitter. It's an honor to have one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions follow me on Twitter, and I'm sure her father, Jimmy Anvil Neihart, and Tamina's father, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, are looking down. We've got the best seat in the house to witness history. So Kayla Braxton did interview the new champions. Natalya had an inspirational promo, and Tamina saying, "Thank you, WWE Universe." No, thank you, Tamina. You've earned this. You've never gave up on the company. You never gave up on yourself, and you never gave up on us fans. We never give up on you. Tamina, thank you. You are the new champion. Be proud. That's all I'm going to say. And then Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz head to the Thunderdome to present Aziz with the Nigerian Medal of Honor for helping Apollo Crews win the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania in the Nigerian drum match, and making sure that everybody retains it. Sami Zayn, Big E interrupts via screen Cruz and Aziz, he says, "You got my title. I want it back." Sami Zayn comes out, interrupts Big E. He's going to listen to that, and then Apollo Cruz gets upset. Sami Zayn says, "I'm with you," and all that. And, you know, so I'm thinking, so then Kevin Owens interrupts Sami Zayn and decided, well, he's going to fight Sami Zayn. All 5 men, that means all 4, including Commander Aziz, were brawling. And then the Mysterios were getting ready for that match. It was Rey Mysterio goes one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler. That was supposed to happen last week, but it was Dominic Mysterio. So that match was happening on the card, and he ended up winning the matchup. So the Mysterios got the momentum going into this Sunday, WrestleMania Backlash, where they're trying to aim to be the first father-son team to win a WWE Tag Team Championship. And they're hoping that we've seen brothers win the titles. We've seen cousins win the titles. Case in point, the Steiner brothers. You saw brother-in-laws win the titles. Meaning Brett and Jim the Anvil, Not Heart to Heart Foundation. We've seen cousins. Davey Boy Smith and Dynamite Kid as the British Bulldogs win the tag team titles. And we've seen uncle and nephew, Chavo and Eddie, Los Guerreros, win the tag team titles. We've seen like the Hardy Boys, the Steiner brothers. So will Rey Mysterio and Dominic, his son Dominic, be the first father-son duo to do it? We'll find out this Sunday on Backlash. I'm kind of interested. I'm rooting for the Mysterios. I hope they win the belts. It'll be great. It'll be a great thing for Rey Mysterio. Megan Morant, the newcomer who's been covering the New England Patriots and covering sports, who has got a job with the WWE, interviews Cesaro. Cesaro says he knows he can beat Roman Reigns, and tonight he's gonna fight Jimmy Uso. Bianca Belair came out and Mike at the Thunderdome, and then Kayla Braxton again interviewing the Mysterios, congratulating Ray on his win over Dolph Ziggler. Dirty Dogs interrupt them. They started making fun of Dominic and says, "Next time you see me, I beat you for those belts. We beat you for those belts. You can call me Baby Champ." And Ray Mysterio's like, "Oh, my son knows how to diss people." So I like that. So. And then Michael Cole interviewed Bianca Belair, or Bianca, the Fresh Princess of Bel-Air. There you go. Yeah. And then Bayley interrupts her via satellite, and then Bianca Belair set her straight about the incident with the Bellas at WrestleMania, and then Bayley got serious. So did Bianca Belair. So I think it's gonna be very interesting. Interesting matchup, Shinsuke Nakamura versus King Corbin. They were talking about how, they're both kings or something. They're both kings. You got Shinsuke being the king of strong style, and then Baron Corbin is the king of the ring. So they had an excellent matchup. King Corbin won the matchup, but Shinsuke Nakamura, powerful match, attacks Corbin, hits him with a Kinshasa, and then picks up Corbin's crown and wears it on his head. I'm like, oh. King in the Ring matchup, maybe? King of Strong Style versus the King of the Ring? Strong Style versus the King of the Ring? I like what Shinsuke's doing. That's a lot of fun. And Apollo Crews upset about the 5-man fracas that was happened out there. Confronted Pierce and DeVille about that, and then all of a sudden, what are you gonna do about it? I should find out which one we're gonna. You reward them for their actions, and then DeVille's like, "Oh, calm down, or else he'll put you against all 3 men." And then Pierce looks at her and goes, "You know what? Just give me an idea. Next week, Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental title. It'll be Apollo Crews defending that title against Big E, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. Who's going to walk up with the gold? Maybe Crews with Commander Aziz. Who knows for sure? It's a Fatal 4-Way, so it's no disqualification. So anything goes in that matchup. Aziz can get involved." And then they had another vignette of Aleister Black about the tales of the Dark Father. It's like, I don't know, it's going to be a stable. He's going to wrestle. He's going to have a new attitude. I don't know what he's trying to do with the story, but we'll find out what all culminates to. Speaking of Aleister Black, there's a rumor going around that that Zelina Vega re-signed a deal with the WWE. She's coming back, which now begs the question because cause she got upset with the Twitch thing. So, but then maybe the WWE kind of changed their minds about Zelina Vega. It's kind of smart. Now, what will Zelina Vega do? Will she wrestle on her own, or will she do some more managing? And I'm sure Legado del Fantasma will be a perfect fit for her. We don't know where Selena De La Renta is going to end up, aka Natalia Class. I wouldn't be surprised if she goes to the WWE. There's a lot, the art of manager is dying. I think Zelina Vega and or Selena De La Renta or Natalia Class could bring that art back in the WWE. So I'm kind of hoping that happens. So we'll see what happens there. So Caleb Braxton interviewed Jimmy Uso before he went up his match against Cesaro. Cesaro went up against Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso kept fighting and fighting and fighting, fighting back. So it's Cesaro, but then Reigns attacked Cesaro, causing Cesaro to win the match by disqualification. Then Cesaro attacked Jey Uso after Reigns and Cesaro fought, and then he hit Jey Uso with the Gotch neutralizer about a couple of times. And standing there, what's Jimmy Uso going to do about it? And I got a hunch that all that infighting between Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, I got a hunch it may be a humongous setup, where to the point where all along Jimmy Uso was all in with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso being the head of the table and all that. I got a hunch, and I don't like Cesaro's chances. I'm hoping Cesaro wins the Universal title and has that whole plan backfire. We'll never know for sure. I got a weird hunch about that. So that is the SmackDown, final SmackDown before WrestleMania Backlash. 205 Live, two newcomers, also getting their chance. Arya Daivari went one-on-one with Asher Hale, one of the newcomers. And after a great fought matchup, they went back and forth. Arya Daivari tried to do whatever it takes, but Asher Hale ended up winning the matchup. And then during that time, Bali Rise was talking to each other about the newcomers they're having. They have around here, the scouting and analyzing them, and they said, they both agreed that, all these newcomers are doing pretty good, and the divisions are doing all right for themselves. And then Ever Rise talking about their Ever Rise live show. Check them out on any social media there is. I'm kind of personally hoping they get their own YouTube channel, or let the WWE give them the Ever Rise live on YouTube. That'd be great. But right now they're on Twitter though, because that's why I watch them. And they told me since I got their shirt, I'm an official friend of the show. So I'm really honored about that. And they're going to be on there. So then they did a recap of the 205, the 203 Falls Cruiserweight title match between Santos Escobar and the defending champion Kushida. Kushida did win the 2 out of 3 Falls. That Tuesday night. He retains the title. So, and they had Ari Sterling versus Tony Nese. It seems like tonight's the night for people with 4-letter last names, because great fought matchup overall. Tony Nese ended up hitting the running Nese in the end and beats Ari Sterling. And Ari Sterling's got a little smirk on his face. He's okay. I know what to expect now. So that is the main event. So Ari Sterling has a bright future. So is Asher Hale. We'll see what happens in that contest. So in that contest. So there is that. That is all the time we have on the show. As you know, it's almost 11 o'clock. I better get some shut-eye because I got work tomorrow. And, if I had not had to work tomorrow, I would have been up late talking all night. So, again, I do apologize for the episode of the Joker's Wild where I sounded staticky. Found out what my stupid computer had to force me to reset so many times. Not even funny. So that is it. So that's all the time. And if you like this video or any other videos, again, thank you for coming in. A couple of shout-outs. Congratulations to Mr. Kevin Henry once again to for 200 subscribers on your WKPH Cincinnati YouTube channel. Check if you're a game show fan, check out Mr. Henry's channel. He does host game shows himself on the Discord app. Also, I want to welcome Elite Extreme Women, aka Susie the Elf, aka Nikki, for subscribing to me. Thank you and welcome to the group. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you enjoy it as well. And that is all the time I have. And Vaughn, I will answer your question on the impact on, W. Morrissey and Sami Callihan joining forces violent by design. Wow, I got that intrigues me. So I will address that, Vaughn. So that's all the time we have. Episode 225 of WEML-TV, Channel 77, SmackDown 205 Live Event Center for May the 14th, 2021. I will upload this video and then get some shut-eye. All right? See ya. Good night. And until then, bless out. That's right. Tomorrow, I will get my picks and predictions for WrestleMania Backlash. The card is set final. Both women's titles on the line. Bianca Belair and Bayley with the SmackDown Women's title on the line. The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship between Ripley, Asuka, Charlotte. Universal title, Reigns versus Cesaro. And then you got also the triple threat for the WWE Championship, Lashley, McIntyre, Strowman, and Lumberjack match, Damian Priest versus The Miz. Well, and I don't know what kickoff shows will be, so we'll find out. All right? I'll see you later. Until then, good night and bless out.